Hey, it's Walter Van Nusen. We are at the 2025 Profusion Expo in Toronto, Canada. We are at the Canon booth with the Canon Ambassador
Simon,
and he had this camera in his hand for how long?
I had it for a month in Kenya and I took over 100,000 photos with it. It's the new Canon EOS R6 Mark III.
Let's hear about it.
It's a fantastic camera. It's a good upgrade on the R2, on the version 2 of the R6. It's got a 32 megapixel sensor up from 24 megapixels, which is a great upgrade. 4K 120, lots of great video features, new C-Log profiles, and shoots 40 frames per second in an electronic shutter. So when I was out shooting wildlife, I got the perfect pose on some photos, and I'll show you some of those, because you can take lots of shots. When I had fighting zebras, I had lions and leopards and all kinds of great action in Kenya. So this was a fantastic, great image stabilization as well. And sitting on it right now, which I've never used yet, is the new 45mm F1.2, which I think is going to be a super, super popular lens.
And I heard you did some stills and video with this camera?
I did, yeah. I shot 100,000 photos, got lots of beautiful wildlife. But I shot some video. I love shooting 4K, and 4K 120 is new for the R6. So I got lots of great smooth footage. The dynamic range is great on the sensor, and the autofocus tracks beautifully. I found it's a great upgrade. The original R6 and the R6 Mark II were great autofocus and eye detection, but especially for birds. But for tough mammals like elephants and so on, sometimes it was tough to find that eye, just a little crease in the folds, but this one really stepped it up for mammal eye detection, which is great for a wildlife photographer.
How's the screen for you in the back?
It's great. The EVF is similar specs to the Mark II version, but really easy to read, very natural white balance, looks really great, no blackout for photos, so really a nice hand-holdable camera, easy to use.
What type of media does it take?
It's got great. They've gone to both a CF Express and SD card, which is great, because the CF Express is really, you need that extra speed for things like 4K 120 slow motion, where you've got a lot of data you're putting out. And for features like pre-capture, and the new pre-capture in this is something I've been asking for. They've added pre-capture to a button, programmable. You used to have to go into the menu to use pre-capture. You can get 20 frames before you hit the shutter button. Great for birds taking off and so on. But now I've got it programmed to the multifunction button. So with a one button press, I turn pre-capture on, I use it. When I'm done, hit the multifunction button again, turn it off.
How is the battery life?
The battery life, I actually took a photo of the back of my camera. I had 4,300 shots and still had 67% of the battery left. So that would be like 13,000 photos. Now that's my style of shooting, fast bursts. I turn on airplane mode, which cuts down on some of the battery loss through to GPS. Sorry, not GPS, but in this particular case, that would be Wi-Fi and Bluetooth.
Are you capturing it in RAW?
I was shooting in compressed RAW for a lot. Compressed RAW is like 99.8% as good as RAW. And when you're going to Kenya and shooting 100,000 photos, cutting your file size in half is pretty helpful. That's a few terabytes.
So that's a good tip, is what you just said is a good, you don't need to do full RAW, you can do that.
Yeah, you do compressed RAW, it's 8% as good. And if you're gonna be taking tens of thousands of photos, great. And I shot a lot of this on JPEG as well, and including photo of a leopard on the wall over there, shot in JPEG, works just fine.
And did you use any flash with this, or not really? You just
I never use any flash. I'm shooting wildlife and natural light.
You just tape this right over. We don't need that stuff.
They don't need, but you'll lose this little clippy thing they put down there, but that's okay.
Is there anything else that you're excited about this? Because today's the big announcement.
I think just the usability of it is just fantastic. Great autofocus. 32 megapixels, I think, is the sweet spot for most people. I use the R5 with 45 megapixels. It's great for cropping because I shoot a lot of small birds and so on. But for someone looking for a recommendation for a do-it-all camera, I'd say the R6 Mark III is as good a do-it-all camera as there is on the market right now.
So this has been Walter Van Nusen at the Profusion Expo in the Canon booth with
Simon.
That's kick butt. And you're a Canon ambassador, correct?
I am, from Nova Scotia, Canada.
Boom, boom. All right, thank you very much. And thank you very much back there for letting us have this interview on the launch day of this kick butt new camera. Thank you very much.
See ya.
Good job. Look at you, just pop right in.
Oh, yeah.
And I got my little tally light going for you, too.
Okay. That lens is portrait photographers and stuff are going to look crazy for it. Yeah.